Tensions flared live on GB News after a fiery confrontation between fashion designer Jeff Banks and political commentator Fahima Mahomed erupted into a shouting match. Host Nana Akua was forced to intervene, declaring, "I'm the boss," in an attempt to regain control of the segment. The heated debate centered on Ricky Jones, a suspended Labour councillor who had been acquitted of encouraging violent disorder. Jones was previously filmed at an anti-racism demonstration in Walthamstow last August, where he was heard making inflammatory remarks, including an alleged statement about cutting throats. Despite the not guilty verdict, Banks argued that the councillor's conduct had been unacceptable and that he should have received a prison sentence. Mahomed, however, defended Jones by pointing to his neurodiversity, highlighting that he lives with autism and ADHD. She insisted that his behavior should be understood within this context. People with autism and ADHD have impulsive behavior because of neurodiversity, she explained. You're speaking to someone who works in this industry and actually understands and deals with these kinds of things, so you cannot dismiss that. Banks was unmoved, cutting in sharply, "That doesn't wash with me. Councillor Jones can't simply be held up as someone acting in the moment. He should have done time for it, unquestionably." What began as a policy discussion soon became personal. Mahomed leaned on her professional expertise in neurodiversity, while Banks countered by invoking his upbringing. "You're speaking to someone that grew up in a mining town and experienced everything they had to do on the hard line to achieve what I have done in this country. That's experience." As voices were raised and interruptions became constant, host Nana Akua had no choice but to step in firmly. "I'm the boss," she exclaimed, cutting through the noise to halt the exchange before it spiraled further. The moment, which quickly drew attention on social media, underscored both the passion of the debate and the challenges broadcasters face when live discussions become heated. In a separate GB News segment, the channel continued its hard-hitting political commentary. Guest Niall Gardiner took aim at Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer during a discussion with anchor Ben Leo. Comparing UK border issues with US immigration policy under Donald Trump, Gardiner was scathing. "I have zero faith in Keir Starmer. He's been absolutely useless in terms of securing Britain's borders. In fact, things are a lot worse under Labour." Meanwhile, in the United States, we now have zero illegal migration thanks to President Trump. The twin exchanges highlight GB News' growing reputation as a broadcaster unafraid to tackle polarizing issues, but also reveal the combustible atmosphere that can arise when outspoken guests refuse to back down.